It's been a long time since I watched these lights alone. I look around my life tonight and you are gone. I might have done something to keep you if I knew how unhappy you had become. But I was dreaming of you with my heart in your hand, and I was following through my beautiful plan. Canyon Drive with your laughter in my head. Gonna have to block it out somehow to survive, 'cause those dreams are dead and I'm alive. I want to go where I will never hear your name. I wanna lose my sorrow and be free. And I know I've been insane when I think of places I could have been. But I was in you with my heart in your hands, and I was following through with my beautiful plans. Standing here by the highway side, watching these trucks blow by, inches from my face. Yeah, thinking about the time I've wasted and the pleasure we once tasted. Looking up and down this road, I've been here before. Can't be here no more. Yeah, now I'm rolling down California fire with your laughter in my head. I'm gonna have to block it out somehow to photographs I found inside the drawer. I was taken by a photograph of you. There were one or two I know that you would have liked a little more, but they didn't show your spirit what is true. You were turning round to see who was behind you, and I took your childish laughter by surprise. And at the moment that my camera happened to find you, there was just a trace of sorrow in your eyes. Now the things that I remember seem so distant and so small. Oh, it hasn't really been that long a time. What I was seeing wasn't what was happening at all. Although for a while our past it seemed to climb. And when you see through love's illusions, there lies the danger. And your perfect lover just looks like a perfect fool. So you go running off in search of a perfect stranger, while the loneliness seems to spring from your life, like a fountain from a pool. Fountain of sorrow, fountain of life. You've known that hollow sound of your own steps in flight. You've had to hide sometimes, but now you're alright. And it's good to see your smiling face tonight. Our dreams, but that magic feeling never seems to last. While the future's there for anyone to change, still you know it seems it would be easier sometimes to change the past. I'm just 1 or 2 years and a couple of changes behind you. Lessons that love's pain and heartache school, where if you feel free and you need something to remind you, there's this loneliness raining up from your life, like a fountain from a pool. Fountain of sorrow, fountain of life. You've known that hollow sound of your own steps in flight. You've had to hide sometimes, but now you're alright. And it's good to see your smiling face tonight. fountain of sorrow, fountain of light. You've known that hollow sound of your own steps in flight. You've had to struggle, and you've had to fight to keep understanding and compassion in sight. Got the right, but you go on smiling, so clear and so well, I've been out walking. I don't do too much talking these days. These days. These days I seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do. And all the time I had the chance to. And I stopped my rambling. I don't do that much gambling these days. These days. These days I seem to think about how all the changes came about my ways. And I wonder if I'll see another highway. I don't think I'll risk another these days. These days. And if I seem to be afraid to live the life that I have made in song, well, it's just that I've been losing for so long. sit on cornerstones and count the time in quarter tones to 10. Don't confront me with my failures. I had not forgotten them. Prisoner upon her throne, the melancholy sighing. If she could see her mirror now, she would be free of those who bow and scrape the ground beneath her feet. Silently she walks among the dying midnight roses, watches as each moment goes, that never really knows us. And so it seems she doesn't care if she has dreams of no one there within the shadows of her room. But all my frozen words agree and say it's time to call back all the birds I sent to fly behind her castle walls. And I'm weary of the nights I've seen inside these empty halls. Maybe we found what we have lost when we've unwound so many crossed and tangling misunderstandings. But all my frozen words agree and say it's time to call back all the birds I sent to fly behind her I've seen inside these empty halls. come to these hills, I will come to the river, as I choose to be gone from the house of my father. I am a child of these hills. I am a child. And looking for water, and looking for life. Who will show me the river and ask me my name? Is there nobody here who would do that? I have come to these hills, I will come to the river, as I choose to be gone from the house of my father. I am a child of these hills. I am a child, a child.
And that's a great part of the art of songwriting, is to take an isolated incident that happens to you and turn it into poetry that makes it general enough for everybody else to be able to relate to.
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder where my life will lead me, waiting to pass under sleep's dark and silent gate. I found my love too late, running round day after day, looking for the time to play while my old friends slipped away. Never should have had to try so hard to make a love work out. I guess I don't know what love has got to do with happiness, but the times when we were happy were the times we never tried. I'm sitting down by the highway, looking down the road, waiting for a ride. I don't shape I'm in, when the only thing that makes me cry is the kindness in my baby's eye. Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder where the years are gone. They've all passed under sleep's dark and silent gate. Keep a fire burning in your eye. Pay attention to the open sky. You never know what will be coming down. I don't remember losing track of you. You were always dancing in and out of view. I must have thought you'd always be around. Always keeping things real by playing the clown. Now you're nowhere to be found. I don't know what happens when people die. I can't seem to grasp it as hard as I try. Like a song I can hear playing right in my ear, but I can't sing. I can't help listening, and I can't help feeling stupid standing around. Crying as they ease you down, 'cause I know that you'd rather be dancing, dancing our sorrow away, right on dancing. There's nothing you can do about it anyway. Just do the steps that you've been shown by everyone you've ever known, until the dance becomes your very own. No matter how close to yours another steps have grown, in the end there is one dance you'll do alone. Keep a fire for the human race. Let your prayers go drifting into space. You never know what will be coming down. Perhaps a better world is drawing near, and just as easily it can all disappear, along with whatever meaning you might have found. Don't let the uncertainty turn you around. Go on and make a joyful sound into a dancer you have thrown from a seat somebody else has thrown. Go on ahead and And somewhere between the time you arrive and the time you go, may lie the reason you were alive, but you'll never know. I was 16 on my own. No, I couldn't tell you what the hell us breaks before. Was just trying to hear my song. Test their fortunes and their will, all the way to LA. They're just turning pages we were years from now, straight into the night our hearts will find. Gotta bring your own redemption. They told me when they sold me this melody that it had been used before, but a very, very long time before, and the original owners wouldn't be back for it. They wouldn't hear.
Yeah. Found it in a cave painting, right?
I've been waiting for something to happen, for a week or a month or a year, with the blood in the ink of the headlines and the sound of a crowd in my ear. You might ask what it takes to remember, when you know that you've seen it before, where a government lies to a people and a country is drifting to war. And there's a shadow on the faces of the men who send the guns to the wars that I fought in places where their business interest runs. On the radio, talk shows, and the TV, you hear one thing again and again, how the USA stands for freedom, and we come to the aid of a friend. But who are the ones that we call our friends? These governments killing their own, or the people who finally can't take anymore, and they pick up a gun or a brick or a stone, and there are lives in the balance. There are people under fire. There are children at the cannons, and there is blood on the wire. There's a shadow on the faces of the men who fan the flames of the wars that I fought in places we can't even say the names. They sell us the president the same way they sell us our clothes and our cars. They sell us everything from youth to religion, the same time they sell us our wars. I wanna know who the men in the shadows are. I wanna hear somebody asking them why. They can be counted on to tell us who our enemies are, but they're never the ones to fight or to die. And there are lives in the balance. There are people under fire. There are children at the cannons. There is blood on the wire. There are lives in the balance, people under fire, children at the cannons. There are. It's such a clever innocence with which you do your sorcery, as if somehow the years just bow and let that young girl go free. I thought I was a child until you turned and smiled. I thought I knew where I was going until I heard your laughter flowing, came upon the wisdom in your eyes. Surprise! I've spent my whole life running around, chasing songs from town to town, thinking I'd be free so long as I never let love slow me down. so lonely and so wild, until you turned and smiled. By now I should have long been gone, but here I am, still looking on, as if I didn't know which way to run. Such a clever innocence with which you show myself to me, as if you know how it feels to never quite be who you wanted to be. Oh, I thought I was a child until you turned and smiled. I thought that I was free, but I'm just one more prisoner of time, alone within the boundaries of my mind. I thought I was a child. Coming from so far away, it's hard to say for sure whether what I hear is music or the wind through an open door. There's a fire high in the empty sky, where the sound meets the shore. There's a long distance loneliness rolling out over the desert floor. Fall away, needing only the sound of the drum, like a part that speaks to the heart. Forget what life used to be, what you choose. It's whatever it is you see that life will become. This There's a part that speaks to the heart, but sometimes it's hard to see. It's never far from alive in eternity that nothing can kill. Oh Lord, are there really people starving still? Was a ruby that she wore on a chain around her neck, in the shape of a heart, in the shape of a heart. It was a time I won't forget, for the sorrow and regret, and the shape of a heart, and the shape of a heart. I guess I never knew what she was talking about. I guess I never knew what she was living without. People speak of love, don't know what they're thinking of. Wait around for the one that fits just like a glove. Speak in terms of belief and belonging. Try to fit some word to their longing. From some ancient fight about the size of a fist, there's something thrown that had missed, and there were other holes as well in that house where our nights fell. Far too many to relive in the time that we were there. Other through the push and shove. Speak in terms of the life and the learning. Try to think of a word for the burning. the shape of a heart. Was a ruby that she wore on the stand beside the bed in the hour before dawn, when I knew she was gone. And I held it in my hand for a little while and dropped it into the wall. I let it go and heard it fall. Talking about, I guess I never knew what she was feeling without. People speak of love, don't know what they're thinking of. Wait around for the one that fits just like a glove. Speak in terms of a life and no living. Try to find a word for forgetting. The shallows and the unseen reefs that are there from the start, in the shape of a heart. In the shape of a heart. It is a dance we do in silence, far below this morning sun. You and your life, me and mine, we have begun. Here we stand and without speaking, draw the water from the well and stare beyond the plains to where the mountains lie so still. It's a long way that I have come across the sand to find you here among these people in the sun, where the family work the land as they have always done. Oh, it's so far the other way, my country's gone. Across my home has grown the shadow of a cruel and senseless hand, though in some strong hearts the love and truth remain. And it has taken me this distance and a woman's smile to learn that my heart remains among them, and to them I must return. It's a long way that I have come across the sand to find you here among your people in the sun, where your children will be born. You'll watch them as they run. Oh, it's so far the other way, my life is gone. If you look for me, Maria, you will find me in the shade, wide awake or in a dream, it's hard to tell. If you come to me, Maria, I will show you what I've made. It's a picture for Our Lady of the Well. There are two of me and two of you, two who have betrayed love and two who have been true, and together we went crashing through every bond and vow and faith we knew, me and the fool I've been and the two of you. Of the two of me, one always knew that I would always love you, whatever you might do. And the more unfree and troubled you grew, I could feel the whole world splitting in two, trying to make the room for the two of you. So like a fragile little child, more than a little lost and wild, how the light would leave the sky when you cried and return again when you smiled, and how the light would invade and divide the darkness I have inside. There were two of me and two of you, searching for a passageway hidden from our view, and together we went crashing through every bond and vow and faith we knew, me and the fool I've been and the two of you, and the two of you, and the two of you. There's an angel on a ribbon hanging from the armoire door. There's a cupid with his feet crossed on the birdcage by the door. There's a baby angel drummer, his eyes are open wide, and two more tiny cherubs on the mantel side by side. Too many angels have seen me crying. There are photographs of children, all in their silver frames, on the windowsills and tabletops, and lit by candle flames. And upon their angel faces, life's expectations climb, where the moment has preserved them from the ravages of time. Too many angels have seen me crying. Too many angels, I heard you lying. Bring the morning on. I wanna step out in the want this darkness gone. You're sweet. These apparitions coming one by one. There's no end in sight, only the dead of night, and too many angels. Too many angels who've seen me crying. Other words had all been spoken, and somehow the feeling still wasn't right. And still we continued on through the night, tracing our steps from the beginning till they vanished into the air, trying to understand how our lives had led us there. Looking hard into your eyes, there was nobody I'd ever known, such an empty surprise to feel so alone. Now for me some words come easy, but I know that they don't mean that much compared with the things that are said when lovers touch. You never knew what I loved in you. I don't know what you loved in me. Maybe the picture of somebody you were hoping I might be. Awake again, I can't pretend, and I know I'm alone and close to the end of the feeling we've known. How long have I been sleeping? How long have I been drifting alone through the night? How long have I been dreaming I could make it right if I closed my eyes and tried with all my might to be the one you need? Awake again, I can't pretend, and I know I'm alone and close to the end of the feeling we've known. How long have I been sleeping? How long have I been been drifting alone through the night. How long have I been running for that morning flight, through the whispered promises and the changing light of the bed where we both lie, laid for the sky. Thank you.
I wanted to sing something special with him. This'll be it. Baby stands before an open window, looking so far away. He can almost feel the southern winds blow, gently touching his restless day. He turns from his window to me, sad smile, his apology, sad eyes reaching to the door. Daylight loses to another evening, still he spares me words goodbye, sits alone beside me, fighting his feelings, struggles to speak, but in the end can only cry. Suddenly it's so hard to find the sound of the words to speak his troubled mind. So I'm offering these to him as if to be kind. There's a train every day leaving either way. There's a world, you know, there's a way to go. I soon believe it's just as well. This is my opening farewell. A child's drawing is left there on the table, and a woman's silk is lying on the floor. I would keep them here if I were able to lock you safe behind this open door. Suddenly it's so clear to me that I'd ask you to see what you may never see. Now my kind words find their way back to me. There's a train every day leading either way. There's a world, you know, got a way to go. I soon believe it's just as well. This is my my opening farewell. With what's been going down, I think my heart must just be slowing down. Among the human beings in their designer jeans, am I the only one who hears this word and the strangled cries of lawyers and God sends his spaceships to America, the beautiful. They land at 6 o'clock and there we are, the beautiful. Eating from TV trays, tuned into happy days, waiting for World War III while Jesus slays. To the main cause of lawyers and sound like ooh, sha-la-la, ooh, sha-la-la, while we weren't watching them like Russians would. Now we got all this boom, we've even got the moon. And I hear the USSR will be open soon as vacation land for lawyers in love. Young lawyers in love. Thank you.
Drift on an ocean of loneliness. My dreams like nets were thrown to catch the love that I'd heard of in books and films and songs. Now there's a world of illusion and fantasy in the place where the real world belongs. Still I look for the beauty in songs to fill my head and lead me on. Though my dreams have come up torn and empty as many times as love has come and gone. To those gentle ones my memory runs, to the laughter we shared at the meals. I fill their kitchens and living rooms with my schemes and my broken wheels. It was never clear how far or near the gates to my citadel lay. They were cutting from stone some dreams of their own, but they listened to mine anyway. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. It could be I've lost my way, though I keep a watch over the distance. Heaven's no closer than it was yesterday, and the angels are older. They know not to wait out for the sun. They look over my shoulder at the maps and the drawings of the journey I've begun.
When I first met David Lindley, he just showed up in my dressing room. A friend of ours had brought him by, and he had his fiddle there, and he asked if I wanted to play, and I said, sure. He was playing a song that he'd never heard, but it was sad. I suddenly felt the song as if I was hearing it for the first time. He experiences the moment all the time, and he always comes up with this feeling.
And the distance leads me farther on. Though the reasons I once had are gone, I keep thinking I'll find what I'm looking for in the sand beneath the dawn. But the angels are older. They can see that the sun's setting fast. They look over my shoulder at the vision of paradise contained in the light of the past, and they lay down behind me to sleep beside the road till the morning has come. But they know they will find me with my maps and my faith in the distance, moving farther on.
Everyone had so much easier to bear. Well, to see things clear, it's hard enough, I know. While you're waiting for reality to show, without dreaming of perfect love and holding it so far above. If you stumble onto someone real, you never know.
You never know.
You might be with somebody who is loved too.
Sometimes it doesn't show.
They might be trying to get across to you.
Words can be so slow.
When your own emptiness is all that's getting through, there comes a point when you're not sure why you're still talking. I passed that point long ago.
Long ago.
I'm so tired of all this circling and all these glimpses of the end.
You know it's useless to pretend.
That's all the voices say. You'll go right on circling until you find some kind of friend. Well, I saw you through the laughter and the noise. You were talking with the soldiers and the boys, while they scuffled through your weary smile. I thought of all the empty miles and the years that I spent looking for your eyes.
Looking for your eyes.
Now I'm sitting here wondering what to say.
That you might recognize.
Afraid that all these words might scare you away.
Break through the disguise.
No one talks about their feelings anyway, without dressing them in dreams and laughter. I guess it's just too painful otherwise. It's like you're standing in a window in a house nobody lives in, and I'm sitting in the car across the way.
Let's just say.
Early model Chevrolet,
Let's just say.
warm and windy day. You unpack your sorrow, the trash man comes tomorrow. Leave it at the curb and we'll just roll away.
In the calling out to one another of the lovers up and down the strand, in the sound of the waves and the cries of the seagulls circling the sand, in the fragments of the songs carried down the wind from some radio, in the murmuring of the city in the distance, ominous and low. I hear the sound of a world where we play, and the far too simple beauty of the promises we made. If you ever need holding, call my name and I'll be there. If you ever need holding and no holding back, I'll see you through sky blue and black. Where the touch of the lover ends and the soul of a friend begin. There's a need to be separate and a need to be one, and a struggle neither win. Where you gave me the world I was in a place I could make a stand. I could never see how you doubted me when I'd let go of your hand. Yeah, I was much younger then, and I must have thought that I would know if things were gonna end. And the heavens were rolling like a wheel on a track, and our sky was unfolding, and it'll never fall back. Sky blue and black. And I'd have fought the world for you if I thought that you wanted me to. Or put aside what was true or untrue. If I'd known that's what you needed, what you needed me to do. But the moment has passed by me now, to have put away my pride and just come through for you somehow. If you ever need holding, call my name and I'll be there. If you ever need holding and no holding back, I'll see you through sky. Some of them were dreamers, some of them were fools who were making plans and thinking of the future. With the energy of the innocent, they were gathering the tools they would need to make their journey back to nature. While the sand slipped through the opening and their hands reached for the golden ring, with their hearts they turned to each other's hearts for refuge. troubled years that came before the deluge. Some of them knew pleasure, some of them knew pain, and for some of them it was only the moment that mattered. And on the brave and crazy wings of youth, they went flying around in the rain, and their feathers, once so fine, grew torn and tattered. For the resignation that living brings, and exchange love's bright and fragile glow for the glitter and the rouge. And in a moment they were swept before the deluge. Now let the music keep our spirits high. Let the buildings keep our children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. By and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches the sky. Some of them were angry at the way the youth was abused by the men who learned how to forge her beauty into power. And they struggled to protect her from them, only to be confused by the magnitude of her fury in the final hour. To understand a thing so simple and so huge, believe that they were meant to live after the deluge. Now let the music keep our spirits high. Let the buildings keep our children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. By and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches the sky.
where the buildings keep our children dry. The creation bringing its secrets by and by. By and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches when the light that's lost within us, by and by, that's lost within us reaches the sky. By and by. I'm gonna rent myself a house in the shade of the freeway. Gonna pack my lunch in the morning and go to work each day. And when the evening rolls around, I go on home and lay my body down. And when the morning light comes streaming in, I get up and do it again. Amen. Say it again. Amen. I wanna know what became of the changes we waited for love to bring. Were they only the fitful dreams of some greater awakening? I've been aware of the time going by. They say in the end, it's the wink of an eye. And when the morning light comes streaming in, you get up and do it again. Yeah. Caught between the longing for love and the struggle for the legal tender, where the sirens sing and the church bells ring and the jumpman pounds his finger, where the little ones dream of the fire, fast asleep at the traffic light, and the children silently wait for the ice cream vendor. Out into the cool of the evening strolls the pretender. He knows it all, his hopes and dreams beginning in there. Oh, the lovers as they run through the night, leaving nothing but to choose off and fight, and tear at the world around, while the ships bearing their dreams sail out of sight. I'm gonna find myself a girl who can show me what laughter means, and we'll fill in the missing colors in each other's paint by number dreams. And then we'll put our dark glasses on, and we'll make love until our strength is gone. And when the morning light comes streaming in, we'll get up and do it again. Get it up again. I'm gonna be a happy idiot and struggle for the legal tender, where the action came and lay their claim to the heart and soul of the spender, and believe in whatever men lie in those things. Are you there? Say a prayer for the pretender who started out so young and strong, only to surrender. Say a prayer for the pretender. Are you there for the pretender? Start a prayer. Say a prayer for the pretender. Are you
Thank you. Jackson Browne, everybody.
seen her years and slow parade of fears without her. Now I want to understand. I have done all that I could. See the evil in the good. You must help me if you can. Doctor, my eyes tell me what it's for. 'Cause I'm wise to leave them open for so long. 'Cause I have wandered to this world, and as each moment has unfurled, I've been waiting to awaken from these dreams. Equal brothers where they go, I never noticed them until I got this feeling that it's later you will see. Doctor, my eyes tell me what you see. I hear their cries. Just say if it's too late for me. Doctor, my eyes cannot see the sky. Is this the prize for having learned how not to cry?
Some of them were dreamers, and some of them were fools who were making plans and thinking of the future. And with the energy of the innocent, they were gathering the tools they would need to make their journey back to nature. And while the sand slipped through the opening and their hands reached for the golden ring, with their hearts they turned to each other's hearts for refuge. And the troubled years that came before the deluge,
some of them knew pleasure, some of them knew pain, and for some of them it was only the moment that mattered. And on the brave and crazy wings of youth, they went flying around in the rain, till their feathers, once so fine, grew torn and tattered. And in the end they traded their tired wings for the resignation that living brings, and exchanged love's bright and fragile glow for the glitter and the rouge. And in a moment they were swept before the deluge.
let the music keep our spirits high. Let the buildings keep our children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. By and by, when a light that's lost within us reaches the sky. Some of them were angry at the way the earth was abused by the men who had learned how to forge her beauty into power. And they struggled to protect her from them, only to be confused by the magnitude of her fury in the final hour. When the sand was gone and the time arrived, in the naked dawn only a few survived. And in attempts to understand a thing so simple and so huge, believed that they were meant to live after the deluge. Now let the music keep our spirits high. Let the buildings keep our children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. By and by.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackson.